MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. St. Louis find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right, Munoz, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. Bader is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader. And the inning is over. Miami down in order. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Adrian Moore is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, 7-3 on their last homestand. Anytime you win 7 out of 10 ball games, you are feeling super confident right now. They know they travel well. Their fans are going to come out on the road without question. Let's see if that fires them up to continue this hot stretch.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yoenis Munoz, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And that's over. 2-1.
Yep, it's 2-1.
One out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Ready now for the Marlins, Franz Reyes. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You playing golf today?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. First pitch of the at-bat. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting second, Catherine Perez.
Now at the plate, Ari Perez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Nolan Arenado.
From the stretch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Cooper is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 7th, right fielder, number 41.
The next to bat for St. Louis, number 41, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Vielma. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Munoz right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So stepping in, Christian Optimus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting ninth, veteran Adrian Moore.
Now batting, Adrian Moore. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Munoz is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Here's Molina around first. He'll try for 2. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have a bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Digging in, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Molina takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Striding in once again, Yoenis Munoz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Two out with the man at first. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Starling Marte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Standing in, Jorge Soler. He flew out in his last at-bat. The pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. And a breaking ball stays outside.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Reyes is there. 1 down.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Fouled off. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And and tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Kevin Pillar.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2-1 the count to Pillar. Drilled to first. Cooper loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Franz Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Arenado's got it, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Ari Perez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ballgame. Home half of the 5th coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 41, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pitch coming, here it is. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but He may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, center fielder,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Harrison Bader. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Hit hard to third. Optimus scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Angel Bielma. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box now, Christian Athamas. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina gathers. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Moore. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Munoz. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Soler. 1 out.
First baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head doesn't split.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, runner in scoring position with Suzanne.
With the tapes, I gotta make it work. Cause mama struggling, the crying only makes me hurt. You know my struggle, no can't match my hustle, no grind all my life, so I deserve the best for sure. Started from the bottom, now I'm lost.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. No balls and a strike to count. DeYoung over at second. Arenado at first. 2 out in the inning.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Here's Starling Marte. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Runner back safely. In is Jorge Soler as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Hard hit ball to short. To second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Franz Reyes. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Striding in, number 41. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Right fielder, number 41.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Dexter Fowler will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Dexter Fowler.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
A fastball that just misses inside. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Paul Sewell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Sewell.
Ready now, Garrett Cooper. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Garrett Cooper.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long. Digging in, Ari Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Standing in now, Angel Vilma, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. This is pulled into right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. In now, Christian Optimus. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Marlins lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Trevor Rogers will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he will look at a called third strike. And that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cards lead 1, still tied 1 apiece. Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Rogers. But as a reliever, I'm not even sure he'll get the chance to swing the bat. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. So striding in, Chris Taylor. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 1-0 pitch out. Nothing doing. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. Jorge Soler will be next. The 3-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well of 4th. I'd be looking to you.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now to the plate, Jorge Soler. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Marte on second. Taylor is over at first with 1 away. Hit sharply toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The right fielder, number 42, Reyes.
Striding forward now, Reyes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tapped down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Digging in, number 41. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Bowman takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 67, Matt Bowman. Now playing right field and batting in the 9th spot, number 30.
Now in the box, Garrett Cooper.
Leading off for the Marlins, first baseman, Garrett
Here comes the
Cooper.
first pitch. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, catcher, Ari Perez.
At the plate, Ari Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Angel Vilma is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
The batter, third baseman.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Christian Optimus swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Perez at second. Vilma at first, one gone. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Nate Lowe will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
38, Nate Lowe.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Shut him down now.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Tyler Kinney comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now at the plate, Aldo Garcia.
Leading off for the Cardinals. Right fielder, Aldo Garcia.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Cooper has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Harrison Bader. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Yoenis Munoz. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Vilma ranging up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied at 1-1. Here's Starling Marte. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Bader is right there, 1 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In is Jorge Soler.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Now the 1-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. The throw's in quickly as the go-ahead run holds at third. Second and third now. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Tim Hodge will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 25, Tim Hodge.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Garrett Cooper.
Andrew Miller is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Riding into the box, Garrett Cooper. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Let's go, Richard!
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cooper is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be more...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody tries to go deep and end it with 1 swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Standing in now, Ari Perez. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cardinals 1. Tim Hodge will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 25. Tim Hodge.
Leading off the inning, Paul Goldschmidt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Out for St. Louis, third baseman,
Trey Guerrero gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Trey Guerrero.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. in there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hodge has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Hit sharply on the ground. Taylor's got it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Tyler Kinney wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Trey Guerrero earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.